Hi, my name's John Bolenbaugh and thank you for watching my videos. I'm a whistleblower for the Michigan oil spill. I've had death threats, assaults, my tires have been slashed, my brakes went out, and people from the Gulf said they needed my help. So I drove 20 hours straight to get down there. It actually took me 26 because my truck, my cylinders were going bad in my truck. I did get that fixed when I got down there, but it took me 26 hours straight. And I hate driving, but I did it. And I made a great video. I hope you like it. Please pass it around. And now I'm back in Michigan. I said my goodbyes to my family in Florida. I don't want to say that, but it's the truth. If something happens to me, I wanted to at least, spend some time with them, say my goodbyes. And they didn't want me to come back, but I started something and I'm going to finish it. There's a lot of people counting on me because nobody else is doing anything about this. And our own government, the EPA, is not doing anything about this. So please support me, please help us, and watch these videos. They are very, very important. The whole world needs to know what's going on. As you know, it's John Bolenbaugh, and I'm kind of pacing the floor right now. I got this tingling inside. I know this sounds stupid, but I'm not a driver. I don't like driving long distances, but there's a thing in New Orleans, and it's tomorrow. And the press will be there. It's about the Gulf oil spill. It's about them using Correxic and how it's hurting the health of everybody. I mean, people are dying. People are getting cancer. People are getting sick. And this stuff is illegal over in Britain. If it's illegal in Britain, why is BP using it on our land, in our waters, killing everything? It pisses me off. And so I want to go tell the Michigan story down there. I got a 20-hour straight drive, and I got a little emotion right now. This is spur of the moment. I'm driving from Michigan all the way to New Orleans. Then we're going over to an island where they're having a get-together where the press is going to be there, and they're going to have speeches, and they're going to talk about what's going on. So I just want to document. I'm going to make a video of everything that's going on, and I hope you enjoy the video. Like I said, I'm going all out for this. So this is all out. 20 hours straight drive.
Well, as you can see, it's pouring out, raining, and just showing you, going to Grand Island, which is in down below New Orleans in the Gulf. I don't know if I should be videotaping driving, but I just kind of want to give you a little bit of what's going on, the progression of me traveling down. It's pouring outside, and my check engine light's on. It won't go off. My truck is spitting and sputtering. So I don't know if I'm gonna make it down there or not. I'm a little nervous. I'm spitting and sputtering. Something's wrong with my transmission or something. I don't know if I should be driving all the way down there, but if something's telling me to go, I got a feeling. And I'm going to be a little late, but it's better late than never. Alright, 1 in the morning. My truck's not doing too good. I only can go, I'm going about 55 right now. Something's wrong with my truck. I'm going to keep trying to make it through. I got 14, says, the camera can't get it good, but it says 14 hours and 23 minutes to go. 914 miles, and my lights keep going on and off. As I said, something's not right. But I don't want to stop. I want to try to make it to New Orleans so that way I can see the press and help the people in the Gulf out, tell my story. Well, it's starting to get daylight out. I got 11 hours, 9 minutes to go, 702 miles. I went through one of the worst rainstorms I've ever been through in my life, all the way from Michigan to Tennessee. It was bad. So my truck's hanging in there, but don't sound too good. And I'm only going about 55, 60 60 the whole way down, so we'll see if I make it. Going through Tennessee. Beautiful, beautiful country. I might move here someday, who knows? Well, I've lost about 4 hours during this trip because of rain or because of I can only go 45 through the mountains. This is a slow trip. It's taking forever. Alright, entering Alabama. Looks the same as Tennessee so far.
Standing on the corner, on the edge of a burning light. I saw you standing on the corner, so come to me again in the cold night. In the cold.
You see how close the oil rigs are to where they live? You see them? There's... Okay, let's go here. There's one right there, one right there, one right there, one right there, there's one right back there, one right there. They're all over through here. And this is how close they are. Right here. So, I mean, they got these oil rigs everywhere by their house. Just stuff that workers have left in the ocean, and of course it comes up on shore, floats to land. Animal life, everything's dead around here. Horrible. There's a blowfish right there. Play. And of course, we got the oil, tar balls. Right where we have kids playing right here in the correction. Look at the tar balls. These are what they're talking about. It's all oil. One big piece of oil. See? This is what they're talking about, tar balls. All through here. Everywhere along the beach. And they got kids just playing right here. This is Correxic. I'm in the Gulf of Mexico. We got people. They just opened the beach. Everybody can walk around. They can get in the water. They can have their kids in the Correxic. Well, I'm going to show you. See, they say this is rubber, okay? I mean, and it looks like rubber. It's hard like rubber. But if you take it apart, which you can't do that with rubber, and I'm going to put some on my hands. Okay? Does rubber do that? Okay, now we know rubber's not going to stick to my glove. Or mud's not going to stick to my glove. So let's go in the water. It's oil alright, 100% oil. BP's been lying to everybody, and they just let everybody come and hang out on the beach.
Cleaning, surf washing the dirty sand, I came up with a chunk very similar to this, and they said, oh, that's rubber, and I'm like, well, rubber doesn't stick on my hands like this, and I know, oh, no, that's degraded rubber.
Alright, well, can you hold that for me? Let me grab those, and I'll just show everybody. It's really hard, but when you pull it apart, it's gooey on the inside, okay? Rubber doesn't do that.
that we found. Look at it. So, when BP says that this is rubber, what do you have to say to that?
Rubber don't melt just by the heat of my hand like this, I know that. Doesn't stink, it's not too volatile, but man, is it gooey. Good find, Karen. It's like cake batter.
Icing on the cake, love.
All right, what was your name again on the camera? Karen what? Karen Johnson and
Mac McKenzie.
Mac McKenzie and all right. So these people are gonna do whatever they can to get this area cleaned up.
Working 7 days a week for 7 years, working since I was 15 years old, raising a family, 5 grandchildren, and now I'm a nut job.
Who's saying you're a nut job? You?
Pretty much everyone.
I know
everyone associated with BP and the government, and everyone associated with tourism.
Because you could cost them millions.
And fishing industry. Well, of course.
I mean, the truth hurts.
I don't care if they think I'm a nut job.
I agree with you.
Personally, I think I'm a bitch. But nut job works too, if that's what they want to call me.
I think it's called a hero, because you're going up against somebody that no one else will.
Oh, they're going to have to kill me to shut me up. Because now I'm going up against the politicians. I'm done. From now on, every dime I have is going to be spent going against the politicians.
We can't get any help. We can't get anybody to help us because they can't, until we can sue them and prove that that is poisonous and been used against all of us. That's the only way we're going to get health issues. That's what my goal is for, to sue them so that they have to admit that it was poisonous, that it wasn't good. I mean, hell, it had to be proved that it was poisonous.
Well, I think
it had to be proved or they wouldn't have banned it. They can't ban it just for no reason.
Well, I know in the UK, he was working on a shrimp boat, and the captain of the boat hadn't bought enough food for the crew for the 3-week trip, so they were eating a lot of seafood. And on one of the last days, they were right at the 3-mile line, and they pulled up this batch of shrimp, and it literally had holes burnt to it.
I saw the shrimp myself. I've never seen anything like it.
Right through the shell, brown hole right through, it was like if you took a piece of paper and lit a bake underneath it and then burn a hole and then the black around it. That's what it looked like, but right into the flesh. And even on that collar shell with the thick part, there was some.
Now, did they know he took any off the boat, or did he just stick them in his pocket, or what did he do?
He hit him because you know what? He was so upset, and he hasn't been right since because he'd been eating the seafood the whole time, and then he's like, "Holy shit!"
Well, that's a sore spot you hit.
And he was really upset. And I mean, it kind of psychologically messed him up because he'd been eating it for 3 weeks, and then he saw these holes.
That's what's going to happen to a lot of
crap
people.
Went inside me.
As soon as they realize, oh my God, they were telling the truth.
I've never seen anything like it, and the heads were just filled with oil. It was just sample and tissue from all the baby dolphins that have died. And NOAA took them, would not tell the labs where they've taken them.
And these are the same people that went to the school system and said that.
Would not leave anything down there. And will not say where they've been transferred.
I'm from New Orleans.
All right, and what do you think about the oil spill here?
Well, it's been a disaster. Of course, it caused a lot of problems, and we're trying to do the best we can to overcome this environmental big disaster.
What do you think of do you know about the Correxic they used, the chemicals to sink the oil?
Yeah, they seem to work, but we don't know what's going to be the long-term effects.
All right. Yeah, they seem to work. Do you know why they're sinking it?
No, I really don't.
They get fined $4,200 for every gallon they retrieve.
They can retrieve from this.
They don't want to retrieve it.
Yeah.
So they put this highly toxic chemical on it that actually is hurting everybody around here and getting them sick. And yeah,
we can ever fix the problem on this planet. I mean, we screwed up the planet. I mean, mankind has for the last 200 years, 300 years maybe. Before, it was much safer Earth. And we are changing, the weather is changing, the global warming is due to the gases. Why do we have so many very strong hurricanes in the Gulf?
What do you think about them trying